Well, NASA's calling it the ninth planet. It's in our solar system, people. It's over 10 times that of Earth. It orbits about 20 times farther from the sun on average than does Neptune. What is this mysterious planet? Why is NASA finally telling us this now? The Caltech researchers find this evidence and they're telling the people this is going down, but why now? Like I said, people from around the world have been saying this for a long time. There's been photographic evidence of planet Nibiru. It comes around every 3,000 years, apparently, to some ancient alien investigators. All we're doing is creating this. What we're doing now is creating a discussion of why now? What could this possibly mean? Is this planet X? Is this planet Nibiru? Or is this just another planet in our solar system that we don't know about? These are big questions. Right away, we got Brent Cousins here. I want to ask him the first question. Why now?
Blake, that is a big question. Why now? January 20th, this news broke. This is big news. You know what? When I first heard this on the radio, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, what? A ninth planet? 9 times bigger than Earth? This thing's large. What's it doing in deep space and that perimeter without really glinting off the sun? That's why we really can't see it. I wonder if there's life there.
System may host a ninth planet that is about 10 times bigger than the Earth and orbiting far beyond Neptune, according to research published on Wednesday. Computer simulations show that the mystery planet, if it exists, would orbit more than 50 times farther from the sun than the Earth, astronomers with the California Institute of Technology in Pasadena said. So far, the planet has not been observed directly, and Sputnik reports the hypothetical planet dubbed Planet 9, because it's expected to be the ninth planet of the solar system, should it be discovered, traces a highly elongated orbit, about 55 billion miles, or about 20 times further from the sun than Neptune, and it's currently Neptune is currently the most distant planet in our solar system since Pluto got demoted, sadly. Yes, I'm still a little broken up about that. I always loved Pluto. Anyway, the article continues. A full orbit of Planet 9 is projected to take up to 20,000 years, according to the report. Comprehensive mathematical modeling and computer simulation were used in the predictive process. Konstantin Batygin, the associate professor at the California Institute of Technology, told Caltech News Services, quote, "For the first time in over 150 years, there is solid evidence that the solar system's planetary census is incomplete."
Most of the stars in the solar system, guys, are binary. So it's not uncommon for a star or a sun to be of a binary state. I think ours probably is. It could be trinary. There could be more. This, in my opinion, is by no means a fiber on the lens of the instrument. That is a multi-million-dollar apparatus, and they just don't make mistakes like that, guys. I'm sorry, they just don't. Whatever this thing is, and I think it's some sort of a burnout core that used to be instrumental in its cosmic dance with the sun. I don't think it is any longer active. I don't think NASA really knows what the heck it is. But they sent these two spacecraft out on a mission to monitor this thing and try to study it and learn from it and see exactly what it is, what it's doing, maybe what it's going to do. That has always been my thoughts on this thing. And here's some of the first looks at it from 2008 after the satellites, the spacecraft got good and settled in orbit. And you can see it's clearly behind the solar wind. It's not a fiber on the lens of this multi-million-dollar spacecraft. I'm going to show you something here in this particular video. You can see that this is absorbing solar wind. Hell, it's glowing. Watch. There's no way that some sort of debris inside the lens housing of this multi-million-dollar instrument would be behaving like this. And watch it disappear. Not only that, it disappears. Now it's glowing. No way. No way. So I'm not saying it's a danger to Earth or any body. I just don't think NASA knows what it is, so they don't want to talk about it. So I think that is the true mission of the Stereo spacecrafts. They have been sent behind the sun. They are currently parked behind the sun, monitoring that, whatever it is. I don't know. It's truly bizarre. I think it's got something to do with the sun in its earlier, younger days. This was probably more lively and maybe played a bigger part in the sun's mechanics. Actually, a day ago, it's breathing down Earth's neck, and they find it. But what's cool about these is sometimes they don't travel alone. This one here, first observed on the 16th, last observed yesterday. The condition code, that's typically much lower than 9, and I'm going to show you what that means. Condition code is the degree of certainty of basically its path parameters. 0 being good, they have a very good handle on its path. 9 being highly uncertain. So they're basically telling you that they don't know for sure that this is still going to be at 0.2. It could be closer, could be farther away. They don't know right now, but they have labeled this one as SB431-Big 16. Even though it's not gigantic, it is 50 feet wide, so that's a good size asteroid, and chances are it's probably not traveling alone. I know in the past when we had some really super close encounters like this one, there have been some strays that have made it through Earth's atmosphere. Atlanta, Georgia, on the 11th. So I came and I looked at it, and sure enough, there it is. And watch the video, which you guys have seen it. It's actually a big, slow-moving mystery object. I don't know what it is. It's not an airplane. Asia lit up an entire city. Big fireball. That's obviously a bolide. Got another video to share coming up. This one was sent in also by a subscriber over Argentina. That one there lit up a city. This is Argentina on the 10th, 3 days ago. Been a lot of action in 2016. That was by Merv Kavac out of Argentina. Excellent video. And remember, the daytime event in Atlanta. Daytime event in Florida. That almost looked like some sort of a missile. Got a big daytime event in Thailand. So a lot going on in 2016, guys. Profiling some recent events from France this year. France, Thailand, Atlanta, and Florida. And there's the Thailand event and the Atlanta event. Here is another picture of the Atlanta event. That's in actually South America. That was the 9th and 10th right here. The one on the left is the 9th. That's the 10th. The long one was on the 2nd, and the one from Florida was on the 9th. So I check out the NEO, the latest updates. I always check this pretty much every day. I about fell out of my chair. On the 12th, do you see that? Let me get in real close for you. January 12th, 48 hours ago, we had an asteroid zip past Earth at 0.07 lunar distances. 1.0 is the distance between Earth and the Sun, or Earth and the Moon, which is, just say, what, 230,000 miles. That is a very, very close call. In fact, that's almost an impact. And then right now, as we speak, there's one passing right over the atmosphere right now as I'm doing this video at 0.1. So that's around 23,000 miles. It's also over here on spaceweather.com. I'll click on the orbital diagram, and here's the one right now going past Earth as I do this video. They're just newly discovered. January 10th, you can see one nearly missed us at a 0.3. That's probably explains what we're seeing over Atlanta, South America, all over the world. We're in a debris field, and Earth nearly took a shot on the 12th. We nearly took a shot on the 14th right now as I'm doing this video, and I'm sure that there's more out there. There was a 0.3 on the 10th. So I would say, guys, we have found the culprit. We are experiencing an uptick for a reason. We are in a debris field, no doubt about it. I don't know if it's cometary body, asteroids, have no idea. I will say, I don't know what to think of that one. Didn't necessarily have the characteristic to me of a classic asteroid, but you know, I'm not an expert. This one does. That definitely looks like a classic bolide. But nevertheless, things are entering Earth's atmosphere just like we thought. And here's proof. We're in a debris field, guys, and Earth nearly got hit.
Planet X is real. Well, NASA's calling it the 9th planet. It's in our solar system, people. It's over 10 times that of Earth. It orbits about 20 times farther from the Sun on average than does Neptune. What is this mysterious planet? Why is NASA finally telling us this now? The Caltech researchers find this evidence and they're telling the people this is going down, but why now? Like I said, people from around the world have been saying this for a long time. There's been photographic evidence of planet Nibiru. It comes around every 3,000 years, apparently, to some ancient alien investigators. You know, all we're doing is creating this. What we're doing now is creating a discussion of why now? What could this possibly mean? Is this planet X? Is this planet Nibiru? Or is this just another planet in our solar system that we don't know about? These are big questions. Right away, we got Brent Cousins here. I want to ask him the first question. Why now?
Blake, that is a big question. Why now? January 20th, this news broke. This is big news. You know what? When I first heard this on the radio, I thought it was a joke. I'm like, what? A 9th planet? 9 times bigger than Earth? This thing's large. What's it doing in deep space and that perimeter without really glinting off the sun? That's why we really can't see it. I wonder if there's life there.